bad news, Jack.
Is there any other kind these days?
Your cover's blown. The Death Watchers have been accessing the profile the Ministry set up.
So, we expected this.
Luckily, you've been doing well. They wouldn't just snuff out their highest-rated performer.
Assholes couldn't if they wanted to.
Let's hope you're right. These Death Watchers, according to what you told us, they're just running the games.
That's right. They're more front office than anything else. They keep the games going, set the betting rates, and make a shitload of cash.
Cash that comes from these sponsors?
They're the ones who pull the strings. They supply the capital and make sure the proceeds come back to their pockets. I'm sure they bet along with the rest of the audience, too.
Say you complete your mission and take down the Death Watchers. What about these investors, Jack? Think you can reach them?
I can reach anyone. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. What's that old saying about a bird in the hand?
Yes, but if the goal is to strike evil at its root...
Evil? I got a news flash for you, sweetheart. We're all evil. All of us. We've taken this planet of ours and fucked it.
Okay, Jack. Okay. I get it.
Listen, I'm not gonna promise you the answers you want, but here's a little something for you to do in case you're bored. There's all sorts of shit set up for these games. Find out the story behind it.
I'm already way ahead of you. One thing's for sure. There's no way they built that place after taking over the city. They must have been working on it in secret for months.
There's the dispassionate bureau analyst we know and love.
I checked into real estate records, building contracts, and all the companies involved. Every one of them was a front. Someone was using dormant properties and paper corporations like a pro. The trail stops cold.
Of course it does. It's supposed to. Look, check again. This wasn't planned by robots. They fucked up somewhere. Find it.
But Jack,
Look, I'd love to chat, but I've got company over for tea. Maybe next time, huh? Come one, come all! Got 3 of these games under my belt. Why not make it 4? Just don't get cocky. Who wants a piece of the champ?
If you want to see some fast and dirty action, the Jefferson Island Casino is the place to go. The only thing cheaper than the drinks here is the value placed on human life. The higher you roll, the farther you fall in this glittering fantasy land where dreams are shattered along with the heads that house them.
Don't forget the great buffets. All you can eat shrimp.
The way you can see that guy's bones when he's rocking the sign like that.
Show them what swept the break.
If I was Jack, I'd have jammed a barrel on that bastard before I pumped him into the blade.
Get you for that motherfucker!
Pussies run!
Those are smart pussies.
Jack needs to roll 3 more assholes to make his board.
Hope he doesn't trap out. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 5.
I get the fucking point!
It's always nice to get some fresh hardware.
You know those pampered Japanese cows that get beer and massages and then they just gently pet them to death so their meat is really stress-free and tender?
Yeah, what about them?
This guy wasn't one of those. Hey, you think that coin is big? You should see the size of the sodas from the machine he uses it in.
Looks like Jack's father's about to give him some new killing tools.
easy, just cut it off.
I know I was making a joke. Oh, never mind. Jack's found the roulette room, where the wheel is crooked, the aim is rigged, and the house always wins.
And losing here means you're dead.
Especially when Jack uses your head as a roulette ball. That's what my ex-wife said about me in bed.
No, you don't have to say this.
I can't stop myself. Jack's gonna make that jump scream till he's hoarse. Discretion is the better part of valor.
I say discretion is the better part of being a fucking pussy.
I prefer to store my wines horizontally at 55 degrees Fahrenheit, but to each his own.
Please keep your hands away from the moving blade. Never mind. See, here's an example of how automation's taking good kills away from real people. And I'm pretty sure these games are going to be fought entirely by robots.
Jack's putting out the troops and dipshit now.
It's a party!
That's the trick that stopped me cold in the 98 game. All that money. Oh, that pretty money.
Don't jump on money stuff.
What's so interesting about
These guys originally dangled from the rearview mirror of Bull Crocker's stupidly enormous truck, but he thought they lacked a certain amount of class.
The kind of class he shows by wearing a stupidly enormous bull mask.
That's what I mean.
Jack is like a human wood chipper out there.
That guy should have planned.
Sometimes you make me want to cut my own head off, but then I think better of it.
Suicide is never the answer.
You're absolutely right. That's why I figure it would be easier to cut your head off.
Ah, the slots.
These one-armed bandits eat arms, they eat legs, heads, hearts, shit. They eat every fucking part of the victim. Motorcycles are dangerous. Going up against Jack on a motorcycle is dangerous. Oh, it's gonna be messy when that cork pops. Happy New Year! loser.
Oh, that's so cute. Just last week they were on training wheels.
They grow up so fast.
So good.
That was a brutal wipeout, but statistically, motorcycles are still the safest form of transportation.
Wow, really?
Fuck no, are you kidding? More people die in those things by accident in 1 minute than Jack kills on purpose all night long.
Remember to wear your helmets, kids.
This has been a public service for MadWorld, taking a lot from the community and giving you a tiny bit back.
He'll turn into a fat slob like you.
I said overheating, you idiot, not overeating. And besides, I'm not fat, I'm husky.
Do you think Jack's happy after taking it out of the
Jack's really happy when he's killing enemies.
Well, I guess he'll be happy soon.
That sounds like a little girl in a man costume.
Good Lord, look at that fountain. It looks like something getting it up back there. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a trick-ass 50-year-old dude in a trannies. Hell to the knob, bitches. It's Mad Darts 2.
You know what that title means. Bloodbath Challenge.
I'm embarrassed to admit that I can't read.
Really? That's pathetic.
I blame our school.
Come on now, pimps and players. Y'all know you loved the Black Baron's attempted humor there, didn't you? With your stank asses. Swing the bat and teach some motherfucker that when it's time to play, it's time to pay. And of course, when it comes to pimping and pain, the only G's who gets a shot at Man Darts 2 are the real all-star players. Oh, shit! What the... Oh, hell no! Go, go!
Welcome to the final Bloodbath Challenge.
And I'm talking more wacky.
That's a twofer. Great shot by Jack.
What's that called?
A bullseye.
Oh, I thought it was the G-spot.
You don't have sex with a woman more than once, do you?
I do if they're really drunk and they don't recognize me.
1, 2, Jack's coming for you.
3, 4, gonna beat you into a bloody pulp if you don't shut your word hole.
That didn't rhyme.
Maybe, but I'm sticking with it. The amount of time your wife spent fucking you on your honeymoon.
All I have to do is pull the trigger.
That's all you have to do.
Poor guy.
Oh, that's nothing. When I was pointing, they jammed the other half of the horse on your head.
ninjas were all about stealth.
Yeah, you know, I think they're a little obviously out in the open.
Maybe they're not really ninjas.
It could be truck guys in pajamas. Lord knows I looked like that when I had a good heat on.
30 seconds. I'm gonna do it.
You should.
I think Jack pretty much shot his load.
Really? Did he go good-goosh?
Life not worth living.
Yours isn't. I think this is the first time they've ever had zombies participate in man dogs.
Technically, you're right, but a lot of these guys participated in Mad Dogs when they were alive.
Oh, shit, you're right. Like that guy. I think that's Tommy Iron Nuts Callahan. I haven't seen him since I killed him in Man Dogs.
Small world. That was a great round of Man Dogs.
I will never get tired of that game. Jack did it proud.
Wow, was that a compliment?
Hey, I watched a lot of guys die, so I'm in a good mood.
Here are the results of Jack's battle. All bets down, please, and be sure.
Jack, I've got some new intel.
That was quick. You find something about the facility?
No, we're still looking into that. I have another analyst working on it.
Okay, enlighten me.
The Bureau caught up with the arms dealer who supplied the Death Watchers. Apparently, he's quite the superstar in some circles.
And I'm sure he isn't talking or cutting any deals, because someone in the government above the Ministry of Justice stepped in and dragged him off before you could so much as offer him a cup of tea.
Yes, that's... How did you know?
Say hello to one of your roots of evil, Amala. Paid for by our very own tax dollars.
What? Are you suggesting that our government is involved in this blood sport?
Sorry, I was being too subtle. I tend to do that sometimes. Look, the president may not know anything, as usual, but someone near the top sure as hell does. Maybe they didn't mastermind it, but they're involved. And they're after the same thing the rest of the audience is. Money.
Jack.
Please, don't whine about the government betraying us. The government's just people, Amala. And people don't all share our founding fathers' values. Some, like you, protect us. But some just want to mug us in an alley. That's all it ever was.
Then why leave the games, Jack? If we're all so corrupt up here.
No reason. Guess I just got tired of myself. Tired of killing.
Sorry.
That's okay. You probably don't talk to lowlifes like me much, I'm guessing. You know what they say, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Well, some of us never leave the dust. We spend our whole lives in it. So, we done? 'Cause I need to keep moving. The games are up pretty soon, and there's a kill seeker out there in first place who needs to be kicked off the throne. Only way to meet the Death Watchers is to win their game, and I haven't lost one of these yet.
Jack, be careful.
Amala, I have a chainsaw on my arm. I'll be fine.
In a pleasure palace where dreams are made and hearts are broken, every elevator has the potential to take you straight to the top.
On the other hand, stepping through those doors might send you tumbling to hell.
You roll the dice, you take your chance. In Death Watch, the house always wins and the losers always crap out.
Kind of a chicken shit move if you ask me.
Well, that's how he rolls,
Kind of a chicken shit move if you ask me.
Well, that's how he rolls,
That's it, Dad.
Because, you know, electricity measured in
In the eye.
He better watch out or he'll turn into a fat slob like you.
I said overheating, you idiot, not overeating. And besides, I'm not fat, I'm husky. That happy pill completely healed Jack.
Wow, I guess drugs really are the answer.
What was the question?
And he flattens Jack.
Kind of a chicken shit move if you ask me.
Well, that's how he rolls, Biatch.
I can tell you from experience that those happy pills work even better if you grind them up and inject them into the folds of your scrotum.
I'll give you $1 if you can tell me one thing that isn't better if you grind it up and inject it into the folds of your scrotum.
Aha, you got me!
Idiot flattens Jack.
Kind of a chicken shit move if you ask me.
Well, that's how he rolls, Biatch. How do those happy pills work?
Well, there are two kinds. If Jack takes the blue pill, the story ends. He wakes up in his bed, believes whatever he wants to believe. Jack takes the red pill, he stays in Wonderland and sees how deep the rabbit hole goes.
And Tengu's back to get his ass kicked all over again.
You don't know that that's what he's back for. He might be looking to get shooting the nuts. Or maybe he's up for a good curve stopping.
Tengu gets in a cheap shot.
Hey, any shot you can get in is valuable.
It's a tasting chainsaw, Jack style.
As opposed to what? Cajun style? Music style?
What kind of style? Tengu gets a tasting chainsaw,
As opposed to what? Cajun style? Music style?
Bucky style. This just in. Jack's third arm is looking a little rough right now. I was talking about the tricks.
Oh, I thought you were checking out his April package.
We'll be back with news, leather, and tricks.
Those pills are great when you wash them down with a little scotch.
I like to wash down my scotch with a little scotch.
I like to wash down the scotch that I poured that scotch with a little more scotch.
I like scotch.
I like scotch.
Fourth floor, men's shoes, ladies' lingerie, and crazy dudes trying to kill you. And here comes Bull Trucker with a hard-on for a rematch.
Shaking a hard-on. You know how they get sperm from a bull?
They extracted from my ex-wife's underwear. A wicked slash to Bull.
You think Crocker's got a girlfriend?
Yeah, but she's probably some heifer. A wicked slash to Bull.
You think Crocker's got a girlfriend?
Yeah, but she's probably some heifer. Looks like Jack's getting bulldozed out there.
Jack's not dozing, he's fucking stunned.
A wicked slash to Bull.
You think Crocker's got a girlfriend?
Yeah, but she's probably some heifer.
Inhale, exhale, inhale. You gotta breathe. Don't ever get it confused. How many games you really never lose? I breathe in the wind and then move the whole body without
A wicked slash to Bull.
You think Crocker's got a girlfriend?
Yeah, but she's probably some heifer. Looks like Jack and Big Bull Crocker are whistling horns for another power struggle. Oh my, Jack wins another power struggle. Yada, yada, yada.
I don't think your heart's in it anymore.
I think they win, lose, or draw. A wicked slash to Bull.
You think Crocker's got a girlfriend?
Yeah, but she's probably some heifer. Looks like Jack and Big Bull Crocker are locking horns for another power struggle. Oh my, Jack wins another power struggle. Yada, yada, yada.
I don't think your heart's in it anymore.
I get paid, win, lose, or draw. Do you think Jack's happy after taking the hobby
he's killing enemies.
Well, I guess he'll be happy soon. Looks like Jack's taking a smoke break. Sadly, it's his chainsaw smoking.
Take my word for it. One time, two times, three times, four times. Inhale.
Stick a fork in that chainsaw because it's done.
You gotta breathe. Say true, they objections, they need that new. I be trusting, I need that food. We both good with it when I eat that stew. Now how to eat that dude. Fuck with it.
You're all alone in there, Jack. Fart away.
What's being alone in the elevator have to do with it?
Jack, you all right?
Yeah, fine. Ticker's still ticking. Ixnay on the shouting, please.
Jack, so good to hear you're doing well.
Ah, Agent 13.
How'd he get on this channel?
Oh, we roots of evil love to spread our tendrils and mingle where we're not welcome.
So, to what do we owe this intrusion? Selling raffle tickets?
Jack, as a past participant in the games, what do you think of this round?
What do I think?
You know better than any of us what the Death Watchers want, what they value. Tell me what you feel, Jack, in your bones.
It's the blood and circuses all over again, that's all. Gladiators against gladiators. And a crowd eager to see guts spill on the sand. You think there's more to it than that? 'Cause there isn't.
I had hoped we were past the lies, Jack. Surely you understand that a Death Watch game without purpose is nothing more than mindless self-indulgence.
There's a purpose to all this killing?
As I've said before, these games are always held when conflict must be settled with blood. Yet now, even though there is no pressing need, the people's demand for the games is higher than it's ever been. They thirst.
You know, 13, I like this whole purpose thing of yours. It's very zen. It's just kind of hard to believe a word you say when you're making money hand over fist here.
Money is trivial, Jack. I wanted to see things die. Not just people, bigger things, ideas, nations, cultures, gods. Like all the games before. I wanted to see the losers pay with more than just their lives. I wanted to see the winner win more than just money. I wanted to see them win the future, win the promise of power. But these games, they don't deserve the title of Death Watch. This is just watching the world burn.
That's why no games have been held since 2001?
Quite right, Miss Amala.
So you're telling me that the organizers of the current games duped you into thinking they had some grand vision, but that you only found out it was all bullshit entertainment after you cashed your check?
If this is all entertainment, then why are you here, Jack?
To burn this game to the ground.
But Jack, hadn't you heard? The world has already gone mad. There is nothing left to burn. But I digress. Allow me to take my leave. Oh, and Miss Amala, look to Springvale for answers about the Death Watch facility.
Springvale? You mean the Springvale conglomerate?
My name's Leo Falmont. I'm in my residency at Jefferson Central Hospital's ER, or I was, I guess. Thanks again.
So what's your excuse?
What?
Why are you still alive?
Alive?
Springvale. Don't they have a lot of pull in pharmaceuticals? Something about industry consolidation.
So long, Jack. Best of luck.
A mad world, huh? I'll fit right in.
Jack, 13 was right. I checked into the building contracts and real estate records for the facility. Turns out that the signing lawyers were all from the same office, run by none other than Springville's corporate lawyer.
Good enough for me. What's the Bureau have to say?
Remember last year's presidential elections and those reports of illegal donations made to the Socialist Party? Springville's stock was hit hard, really hard, and the Bureau thinks they started up the games to recoup losses.
Fucked up, but I understand. Still, that's not enough to go indicting anyone.
Of course not, which is why you have to get into game control and apprehend the men running this. The Bureau's counting on
You think the Ministry of Justice is gonna get their hands dirty looting your garden for you?
you. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Never mind. No time for chit-chat now, anyway.
Jack has climbed over a mountain of bodies to reach this, the pinnacle of the Death Watch competition. Here in this amazing stadium in front of a bloodthirsty crowd of the city survivors, Jack will face his final foe in a brutal battle for the championship.
There can only be one number one in this fight to the death.
Well, duh. It's a mathematical fact there can only be one number one.
For the last fucking time, nobody said there'd be mad. I blame our schools.
Navy SEAL? Special Ops? Come on, bitch!
What's your name again, Jack? It's the end of the road, ain't no turning back. Pull up the fly case through ya. Motherfuckers by tongue that I screw ya. Don't worry, I'm not in a hurry. I don't even wanna get my fresh gear dirty. I want a birdie, truck and flurry. Now I'm gonna slip that I better get dirty. You're listening, look at me while I'm talking. I heard you was looking, I wasn't even smoking my program. Thinking you the man in the place. Now it's my turn to get the hand to the face. Look at the money, queen. In a minute, you're gonna be lenient. I'm a girl, I'm a slow down. My city, my rules, my money, my town. Look at the money, queen. In a minute, you're gonna be lenient. On the ground, I'm messing around. My city, my rules, my money, my town. Rim tilted, coke coated.
Jack has climbed over a mountain of bodies to reach this, the pinnacle of the Death Watch competition. Here in this amazing stadium in front of a bloodthirsty crowd of the city survivors, Jack will face his final foe in a brutal battle for the championship.
There can only be one number one in this fight to the death.
Well, duh. It's a mathematical fact there can only be one number one.
For the last fucking time, nobody said there'd be mad. I blame our schools. That chainsaw's not cutting. Jack's gotta go barehanded against the bat.
Yeah, it's always better bareback.
I said barehanded, you idiot. No wonder your crotch smells like a compost heap.
No wonder your nose is in my crotch. Blocked by the Barons.
Jack's just a constant fucker.
Easy to say, hard to do. That chainsaw can't do shit against that man.
Jack's gotta take a page out of your book and do it by hand.
Are you saying I flogged the sausage too much?
Only if you consider 24 hours a day, 365 days a year too much.
I live for this. Jack looks like he was thrown hard and put away well.
What does that mean?
It's a horse.
Well, what does that mean? He sure is, Howard. I can really sympathize with Jack right now and how he feels.
Think back to your days on Death Watch.
No, I just hit my funny bone. Yeah.
It ain't too much, let's see. Touch your backbone with a boot. I came to the tooth. The truth. My boo got a name. She really likes money, but the pain would do.
Damn! Jack loosened the Baron's grill with that one.
That thing's solid gold and diamonds. I called dibs on the grill.
That little bimbo's really helping Jack out.
I knew there was a reason he helped the hookers out earlier. That chainsaw's not cutting. Jack's gotta go barehanded against the Baron.
Yeah, it's always better bareback.
I said
crotch.
Now you fixed your fried work. I ain't thinking about it. What I be telling right, I said that rhyme wrong. Forget the picture as a dodge. That's the definite. My pimp game excellent. It's effortless. Why your cat style seems so
The Barons got an effective defense.
If the glove don't fit, you must agree.
Not what I meant, but that's worked in the past.
That chainsaw can't do shit against that can.
Jack's gotta take a page out of your book and do it by hand.
Are you saying I block the sausage too much?
Only if you consider 24 hours a day, 365 days a year too much.
I live for leaky. Looks like Jack's running out of gas.
Well, I'm not.
Jack's getting gassed.
I used to smoke dust before a game. Never seemed to help.
Stay off the drugs, kids. Drink.
That chainsaw's not cutting it. Jack's gotta go barehanded against the bat.
It's always better bareback.
I said barehanded, you idiot. No wonder your crotch smells like a compost heap.
No wonder your nose is in my crotch.
I tell a cool conversation what you dealing with nationwide. Style when they rock. Now you fix the rock. Come on, Jack. What I be telling right, I sell it rhyme wrong.
That chainsaw can't do shit against that can.
Jack's gotta take a page out of your book and do it by hand.
Are you saying I flog the sausage too much?
Only if you consider 24 hours a day, 365 days a year too much.
I live for leaky.
Bottom line is y'all ain't fucking it right. I beat it up and tell them fucking guts busting inside to see you
That chainsaw's not cutting it. Jack's gotta go barehanded against the Barons.
Yeah, it's always better bareback.
I said barehanded, you idiot. No wonder your crotch smells like a compost heap.
No wonder your nose is in my crotch. Looks like Jack's taking a smoke break. Sadly, it's his chainsaw smoking.
This is it, the final power struggle.
Winner takes all in this one.
I'm so cold, I tell them cool conversation what you dealing with is nationwide. Live wire style when they rock. Now you fixed your fry. I ain't fixed a lot of truth. What I be telling right. I sell that rhyme wrong.
About to get up in that.
All right. That's the definite. My pimp game excellent. It's effortless. Why you can't tell? Time to sell it and walk. So cold, so cold, so cold, so cold, baby. I'm so cold. I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold, baby. I'm so cold. The bottom line is y'all ain't fucking it right.
So, is this guy really a Baron?
No, as a matter of fact, he's not even black.
Really? He looks like a black guy.
Why does that matter? Why do you have to bring race into it?
I didn't. I just asked if the guy was a real Baron.
Fucking racist.
Please, can we get along here? We all can get along. I mean, we're all stuck here for a while.
And now it looks like the Baron's bitch is gonna get some payback.
Who's the bitch now, Baron?
Ooh, when the bat connects with a brain-scrambling hit to the head.
I guess it's goodbye for Matilda. Hate to see her go, but I love to watch her leave.
Yeah, some real sweet cheeks on the gal, and she was damn handy with that bat, too. Speaking of which, Jack's got the bat in his hand and murder in his eye.
And the bloodlust is building in the bleachers. Now the choppers are bringing in the man-darts board, and we all know what that means.
A big fucking finish.
Yes, but I think Jack's got a little unfinished business first.
The Baron doesn't even know what planet he's on.
Pretty soon it won't matter. That's right, Baron. What's good for the bitch is good for the bastard.
I wonder how he likes being on the receiving end of a pimp slap.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. Time for that big fucking finish you were talking about.
Absolutely. This is what we've all been waiting to see. Jack winds up.
The crowd is going crazy.
He swings.
And connects the center of the dartboard.
And the Baron is history. Howard, this crowd has gone absolutely apeshit.
And who can blame them? These fireworks are a fitting end to an explosive evening of murder and mayhem. Outstanding performance from Jack. What do you think's next for him, Drees?
I don't know, a beer, some beaver, and a big fat sequel.
Speaking of Beaver, it's time for us to split. This is Howard Buckshot Holmes.
And Chris Creeley.
Saying thanks to all the players, the viewers, and of course, our sponsor.
And we'll see you in hell.
Congratulations, Jack. Champion once again. At our considerable expense.
Sucks to be you. Maybe you weren't meant to be in the bookie business. You could try something else. Polo, maybe.
It's a thought. So is this. Kill him!
Jack? Jack! Are you okay? Jack? What's going on?
Looks like I'm the one in need of a rescue.
Jack! I'm glad I made it in time. I saw you go into the tower, so I snuck in after you.
You snuck in?
What?
I'll give you credit. You ran a pretty good line of bullshit. But in the end, it smelled exactly like crap. You were the one who set all this up. You and your daddy's company. It's all about publicity, isn't it, Leo? What better way to get the word out about a killer virus than release it on an entire city? Funny coincidence your company makes the vaccine. Why, any self-respecting country would pay whatever you asked if the alternative was annihilation.
I want my lawyer. I've got nothing to say to you.
Not even one little thing? See, I was wondering, why Death Watch? If getting word out about the virus was the goal, why risk an uncontrolled element like the games?
Jack, you're here to arrest me, right? You better hurry or I'm gonna die on you.
Oh, Leo. Poor little Leo. I'm no champion of justice, and I'm certainly not its bitch.
What? You mean you're just using the Bureau? That's a laugh.
Oh, come on, clear your throat and answer my question, douchebag.
My dad wanted the vaccine. That was his.
You just...
It was fun, Jack. That's all. can have anything. Drugs, women, but the game. Jack, the game. It was the best, Jack.
Ah, so that's why you were there. Just had to be in the thick of it, didn't you? Wanted to feel it on your skin.
Now, help me, or I'm gonna...
I don't help people. I kill them.
I hate this part of town. These billboards are a fucking waste of money.
Self-centered credit horse, if you ask me.
I didn't. The game designers are the guys who are in charge of this clusterfuck.
How can you tell which one is the lead programmer?
He's the one not getting laid more than the other programmers. So many nerds, so little time.
They say programmers speak the language of computers because nobody else will speak to them.
I didn't know you were a programmer.
I think my ex-wife slept with all these guys.
I remember that night.
Hey, that guy was in my How to Draw for Slow Learners class.
I didn't have good enough grades to get into that class. I've seen these guys, and they're ugly as sin. Worst models ever.
Modelers, not models, you idiot.
They're still ugly.
The lead animator is the lower intestine of the animation world.
Yep, 'cause he's full of shit.
Animators are the guys who bring the action to life.
I think you mean they're the guys who get no action their whole life.
Yeah, what did I say?
If he's the lead artist, I'd hate to see the morons he leads.
Artists are like a rash. You don't know where they come from, and you don't care, just as long as they go away.
They changed their name to artist when they realized that brain-dead booger eaters wasn't gonna fit on their business cards. They only had one guy as the blood effects designer? He must have been working 24/7. You know, the interface designers are...
Interface designers? How the hell do you get that job?
I said interface, not in her face.
Don't care. I'm already getting my resume ready.
You know, this is a disappointment after the amazing soundtrack he did for Anal Butt Sluts number 14.
Yeah, I bought the CD for that one. How sad to go from world-class beatbox artist to supervising sound editor.
Oh, how the might he have fallen. Sound editing? Jesus, everything sounded like a wet fart.
Sorry, that was me.
Ah, Howard.
I don't know if yelling bang every time something happens qualifies as sound programming.
I don't think story writer is the right title for this guy.
What title would you use?
I don't know, something along the lines of Mercurial Drama Queen hat?
Works for me.
Hey, look at this. The spell checker gets a credit too.
Ken Pontac and Warren Graff write to support themselves while they try to succeed in their true calling.
What's that?
Male prostitution.
This guy's storyboards remind me of the work of a famous artist.
A classic or modern artist?
No, I was thinking of that gorilla at the zoo who makes pictures with his own shit.
This guy's not that good.
He won this job because of the work he did from the back of a matchbook. We could file lead cinematic designer under made-up job titles and just move on. They had to start calling the interns cinematic animators after the intern riots back in July. Jesus, these guys couldn't frame Howard for sex crime.
Wow, they must really suck.
I know.
After everything I've seen, I think the designer should be fired.
All part of their grand design.
Lord help me save my soul. I'm trying not to lose control. I'm trying not to lose control. But I might have to let go. So Lord help me save my soul. I'm trying not to lose control. I'm trying not to lose control. But I might have to let go. Yeah, with open eyes I define my direction and cast my light in time that shines my protection. I shed blood just to rhyme in perfection and move at God's speed, no time for reflection. It's evident in the movement that he steps with a monster has arrived. The kid on some next shit, benevolent with the flow, beyond weapons the style, beyond repping the hearts for rhymes kept in. Shit, so he can't fade out. There's too much ground at stake to let the beat play out. It's like time stops. What will he say now? Or can you move when they try and put what he say down? See, that's the discipline. I push mute on these actors and go hard so these little disputes ain't a factor. I gotta get my name up in the rafters and make it so only real shit is coming right after. Let's go. Lord help me save my soul. I'm trying not to lose control. I'm trying not to lose control. But I might have to let go. So Lord help me save my soul. I'm trying not to lose control. I'm trying not to lose control. But I might have to let go. Yeah, I'm trying to find my position in time to get it poppin' before I'm out of my mind. See, I be out on the grind for a week at a time, like I be dead when I close my eyes. So I be sleeping one eye open, vision on my hopes and dreams with a desire that it burn till it's smoking. I'm on fire, ain't no need for provoking. My soul providing the fuel that'll keep me open. By any means, they still trying to control him and take away the light he holds so they can close him. But never that, there's no force to hold him down when he grabs that mic and goes in. I'm so far above what y'all is dealing with. I'm so close to the edge, I'm unlimited. I'm so diligent till the end, I'm killing it. And with my last breath, I exhale, spilling this. Lord help me save my soul. I'm trying not to lose control. I'm trying not to lose control. But I might have to let go. So Lord help me save my soul. I'm trying not to lose control. I'm trying not to lose control. But I might have to let go.
Which one was the producer?
He showed up that one time with pizza for everybody and asked if everything was okay, and then he left.
I thought that was the pizza delivery guy.
Well, he's both. The director's a lot like my dad. He gets drunk, he yells a lot, he passes out in a pool of his own drool. He's harmless, and people usually just ignore his ramblings.
Sega.